In a land where the echoes of apartheid still linger, a disturbing paradox has taken root. South Africa, once the beacon of hope for black freedom across the continent, is now a nation divided by the very racial lines it fought to erase. The black majority, who make up 90% of the population, appear to yearn for the governance of the 7% white minority rather than stand in unity with their fellow African brothers and sisters. The footage of historical landmark of the Robben Island, scene of injustice to black brotherhood, still juxtaposed itself with imaginary pictures and memories of victims of the recent xenophobic attacks. The end of apartheid in 1994 was meant to usher in a new era of equality and coexistence. But over 2 decades later, the dream of a united South Africa seems more elusive than ever. The nation is plagued by ethnic violence, deep-seated prejudices, and a growing sense of national and ethnic division. As tensions escalate, a provocative question emerges: should South Africa, a nation that increasingly aligns itself with European ideals, be ostracized from the African continent? The African Union faces a critical challenge: how to maintain the unity of the continent when one of its most prominent members seems to reject its very essence. A montage of South Africa's rich cultural history contrasted with the modern-day division and conflict with her fellow black African brother. The struggle of South Africa's black majority is not just against the remnants of white supremacy but also against a growing internal conflict. It is a battle for identity, for a place in a continent that once looked to South Africa as a leader in the fight for black liberation. In the midst of post-apartheid South Africa's complex racial dynamics, the case of Nigerian beauty pageant contestant Chika Dilly Na Udosin serves as a poignant example. Chika Dilly, a Nigerian-born model who had lived in South Africa for years, was denied the opportunity to participate in the Miss South Africa pageant due to her nationality. Despite her deep connection to the country, her exclusion highlighted the underlying xenophobia and prejudice within South Africa, particularly towards other African nationals. This incident reflects a broader pattern of ethnic tension and violence in the country, where divisions between black South Africans and black Africans from other nations have become increasingly pronounced. Chika Dilly's story raises critical questions about identity, belonging, and the future of African unity. South Africa stands at a crossroads. Will it continue down a path of division, or will it rise to embrace its place within the African family? The answer to this question will shape the future of not just South Africa, but the entire continent. What do you think about these denial? Can you think of other injustices that should have been mentioned here? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you have suggestions for future topics you'd like me to cover, please let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more deep dives into history.